Hello viewers, we are here on our next store. We're having a campaign. The owner of the store will explain the details, and I'm introducing this man to you viewers.
Yes, my name is Emma. I'm an agronomist at Avocado Consultancy, and at Avocado we deal with Hass Avocado. And what are our products? Our products ranges from production of seedlings like this one. This is Hass Avocado seedlings that we are preaching all about, and then we have the consultancy services. And what do you mean by consultancy service is that we advise you on how to grow this tree. Like after planting, this one is you are not supposed to just plant it like any other tree. The management process, how to do pruning and how to keep it until the year 3 that you are expected to have the production. Another thing that we do have is that the agro inputs. What are you using to spray on this tree? The foliar sprays and the fungal sprays like this one. These are some of the things that we do. Again, after planting and this tree has reached production, we will connect you to the market, because our intention is that what we get from this tree, we do export them. Yes. Our gospel has been that we want to bring all the farmers that are doing subsistence production to commercial. We want you to commercialize agriculture so that you can get something in your pocket. And one of the major crop that is going to get you out of subsistence farming is this Hass Avocado tree. Some examples of Hass Avocado are these ones. Many of you has been wondering why is it small compared to the local varieties. It is small because it is small like this one, but the market prefers it because of its oil content. You know, the content and the nutritional content of this is more superior than the local variety. You see, these are some examples of the products of this avocado. From year 3, you get this one.
Emma, a pause. Step by step, you have talked about you exporting.
Yes.
What does a farmer need to be part of Hass Avocado? Are we supposed to sign a contract? How can we benefit? Do you give us seedlings? Please deeply explain how can we benefit.
Okay. Now, if our services, for you to benefit our services, we have been in collaboration with the government through the NAT program. That is, you register with us that you want avocados, and then what we do is that we introduce you to that program such that you pay 30% of the contribution, and the government comes in to settle the remaining 70%. For example, these seedlings is sold at 8,000 shillings. But now, if the government settles 70%, it means you are just going to pay 2,500 shillings per seedlings. That is the benefit of you as a farmer.
Yes. Okay, so we sign a contract.
Yes.
Literally, how long does that contract take?
It is the contract is just. It is like you are coming to us, you are buying seedlings from us, but now the government is settling the 70%. That contract ends when you have just picked your seedlings and put a plant.
No, this is what I want you to explain to us as farmers.
Yes.
We have signed a contract. I want to benefit from your company. For instance, I don't have market, but I want you guys to buy from me.
Yes.
Because I don't want us to stop at that stage of buying seedlings.
Yes.
Now I want to go beyond. After harvest, what next?
Yes, that's a very good question. Thank you. So, as we are there along the value chain from production of this seedling all the way to managing. That is, we give you consultancy services how to manage this tree. When it reaches production, we come in, we connect you to the market, because we have buyers that do for exporting. Yes, so all across the channel we will be there with you until you sell your product.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go on, but I would like to know, are there some challenges, or it is just a straight load just have to plant, I come back to Kampala, I sit, I wait for the harvest?
No, this tree, as we had mentioned earlier, the biggest challenge is that you need to manage it so that you get the expected results. Like for example, after planting it, you need to be pinching on this one so that it can spread out, because we want a lot of foliages that can put enough fruits. Because if you just plant it and leave it like that, by the time you're expecting to get something, you will go back to your farm and find, oh, you have been wasting some years because you will just have few trees. So the biggest challenge is you will need someone who is able to guide this tree, to train this tree until it reaches the desired shape and production.
Okay.
Yeah, another challenge is in terms of this tree needs water. Yes, when it is not raining, you need to supplement some fuel water. So you must have maybe a raised tank or a collection point of water in your farm, such that when there is no rain, you can supplement it. So those are examples of the challenges that we need when considering to venture into Hass Avocado farming.
So without a water source, we cannot have Hass Avocado, because I might be somewhere having my national water.
Yes.
Yes, from the tap direct to the farm. Can that work?
Yeah, that one can work.
National water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's good.
That one can
Maybe
work.
things are a little bit easy, but the management, is it very easy? If
Yeah,
I'm not at the farm, for instance, we are investors, most of the people doing agriculture,
Yes.
when we are residing with Kampala, you find out that we don't have time
Yes.
of staying at the farm. Can this be managed by simple workers at the farm, or it is sensitive?
Yes, in terms of management, the only thing you need there is somebody who can you will be giving him instructions on what to do. Like this month, I want you to make sure that the weeds are clean. So it is not something that is so much technical. Once you receive guidance from us on technical aspects like how to prune, a simple person in ground can do the remaining of the work. So it is not something that is so much engaging, because the practices that are done comes in monthly. It is not something that is you need to be there every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So apart from avocado, what else can we get from that? Actually, the byproducts from the avocado.
Now,
what do we get from there?
Thank you. The products you can get from this tree is that, number one, you can get avocados for eating, and mainly it is preferred by the international market, like Europe, China, and the Middle East. So this is, even if you check the statistics currently, Kenya is exporting a lot of this avocado, and it is even coming to buy from here in Uganda, a lot of them. And the reason why is such kind of huge export is because they're exporting for eating. But now across Uganda, we have like 7 factories that are producing this kind of oil.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's cooking oil?
this is a cooking oil.
Oh.
But again, this is the second product of Hass Avocado. You can squeeze it. You can squeeze them to get oil from it.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see, the factories we have here in Uganda, they are running at 30% capacity. So it means the 70% is just staying idle because we have limited access to this fruit. That is why we are encouraging more farmers to enter and milk from this industry. There is potential and there is money.
So is there a possibility of a farmer selling direct to you when it's not your outgrower? For instance, I'm an individual doing Hass Avocado somewhere, then I'm stuck with the market. Can you buy from me when I'm not your partner?
Yeah, we do, because we have a lot of we have entered into contract with a lot of buyers. They want a lot of fruits, but now the supply is very little. So even if you are not subscribed to us and have this Hass, we are able to buy from you.
Okay.
Yes.
So please tell us, apart from avocado oil, I don't know. Do you have some diseases? How can they be managed? What advice could you give to a farmer, for instance, who's having a certain disease at the farm?
Yes.
Is your consultancy free or you have to pay?
No, consultancy is not free because you have to fuel the vehicle to come to your farm. So what we just need is a little fee for us to fuel the vehicle to visit your farm so that we can guide you on what to do.
Okay.
So these are the common pests and diseases that is common in this tree. Are very few. There are not many like in vegetable farming. Yeah, the only major ones are the fruit flies, the FCM, and the fruit spotting bugs. That's why we have things like these traps. These are the traps that we normally use to monitor and control such kind of diseases.
Okay.
So we have them. We have an agro input shop that sells all these kind of
Okay.
pesticides.
Then how long does it take for me, a farmer, to harvest from day of plantation? Then how long does it take?
Yes. Once you planted this seedling, it will take you 2 years. So it means from year 3, you are going to harvest your fruit. And from year 3, the minimum expectation you are supposed to get from this single tree is 25 kilos. And since you plant like 160 seedlings in an acre, it means per acre you are expecting to get at least 4 tons. You see? So that
how much is a ton?
Per kilo. Per kilo right now for oil it costs at between 1,000 to 1,500.
1,000?
1,000 Uganda shillings to 1,500. But for export, it starts from 2,000 up to 3,000 shillings, depending with the season and the market variability. Yes.
So, apart from oil, what about direct avocado? Like, how do you pack them? Do you pack them in clothes? You pack per piece? And I want to know how much is a kilo.
Yes. Now, how to harvest these avocados when they are mature? We harvest them when the dry matter is at 18%, from 18 to 24%. So that is how do you observe when it is dry? When it is mature? When it is mature, the skin is glossy, but when they are now matured, it's turned dark. The skin turns very very dark. Yeah. So that is now the time you know it is time to do your harvesting. Okay. And once you harvest, you put in grades. Then you call us. We will send a lorry to come and pick from your farm.
Okay.
Yes.
How much? For instance,
yes.
A farmer would like to know how much does it going to cost him to set up a farm. For instance, let's say 1 acre. How much if I want you to break it down?
Yes.
To know the price of the seedlings, setting up water source. Actually, summarize it in that someone if is to invest can know that I need $200 or $3,000 to do this business.
Okay. Now, assuming that you already have a water in a tank in your farm, the estimate amount for you to put irrigation per acre is 2 million. That is assuming that you already have water in place, in your place. So the estimate amount for you for irrigation is 2 million per acre. And then for seedlings, this per 1 acre, these seedlings cost 160. So multiply by 8,000, you get like 1.2 million. So the total amount you are going to use is, you see, this 2 million for irrigation, 1.2 for seedlings, that comes to 3.2. Then plus the miscellaneous 10%. So it comes to almost 4 million per acre.
4 million per acre.
Yes.
Then can I get 8 million at the end of the harvest?
at the end of the harvest, by year 3, you are supposed to expect like 10 million.
Okay.
Yes,
So
because
it's a good business to go, yeah?
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So do you have some remarks for us as farmers? What can we do? Where exactly can we get the products? Where are your offices? Where we can get the advice from?
Yes, my advice for farmers is that if you have even a small space in your farm, you just plant 3 or 5 or 10 of these seedlings. When it is time for harvest, you will start seeing that you need to substitute your crops and move away from subsistence to commercial farming. You need to earn something as a farmer as well for you to survive in this industry, and that is why we are here. Our offices are based in Nansena, Nansena Shinaka, behind Municipal Council, and then we have nurseries across Uganda, but our main one is here in Kachiri, and then we have another one in Changwanzi and another one in Arua. So we do distribution of seedlings across the country. Once you just reach out to us, then we can organize the rest of how the seedlings will reach to you.